Welcome back to Yahoo Finance Live, everyone. The risk of recession coming to the forefront of conversations as the Fed raises rates by 75 basis points in its bid to fight soaring inflation. For more on this, let's bring on in Yahoo Finance's Alexandra Semenova. Alexandra.
Well, guys, as you know, economic downturn has been the talk of the town on Wall Street. And we have some of the biggest names in finance chiming in about whether we'll see a recession or not. And the takes have varied a lot across the board. One of the sharper warnings came from billionaire investor Leon Cooperman, who the other day in an interview said that we will see a recession next year and that stocks could fall as much as 40% before we get any kind of meaningful rebound in the markets. He was concerned about quote, toxic fiscal and monetary policy that is now catching up to us. Morgan Stanley CEO James Gorman had a little bit of a less pessimistic outlook. He said that the chances are 50-50 on whether we'll see a recession or not. He pointed to still strong consumer spending and, of course, a still tight labor market. And, of course, Citibank CEO Jane Fraser also talking about a recession, though warning that the risk is higher in Europe, not in the U.S. And so very different takes here across the board.
And typically the markets will price in a recession well before it actually showing up in the data. And even the word recession coming up 8 times yesterday as we were discussing the commentary that took place from Fed Chair Jerome Powell yesterday. And so with that in mind, to what extent are some of the analysts, strategists, economists even predicting that a recession will hit? Because Wells Fargo told us earlier, Veronica from Wells Fargo said we're expecting a mild and short recession.
Well, again, you know, the picture is changing every day, it appears. Just from last Friday's CPI print and that more aggressive than expected rate hike coming in yesterday, now everyone is getting more and more worried that it's likely. Although I want to point to James Gorman's comments. He did say that even if we do see a recession, he doesn't expect that it'll be a deep or prolonged one. So it varies a lot across the board.